All right, welcome, and a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. But if you're new to the channel, my name's Elliot, and you're watching Rickety Ski Reviews. We're gonna be talking about Christmas deals. Now, this is a very weird year, and I have a hypothesis on that, but we're gonna be talking because there are still ski deals out there that you can get. Somehow, you can still find 2023 gear at low prices. Normally you wouldn't. Normally around Halloween, I would say, everything's sold out for the 2023 and you would only see 2024. Christmas is usually kind of a mad dash where everybody buys ski gear at a premium price, and there is still some of that, but man, there are still a lot more deals than you would expect for this time of year. First off, let me just talk about my theory as to why. So the reason that I think that there are so many deals still out is because I think since COVID in 2020, 2022, 2023, there were so many people buying skis that a lot of ski gear ran out really quickly, I noticed. It was hard to get your hands on skis, there were wait lists. There was just a huge boon in excitement for outdoor activity because during COVID, you couldn't do indoor athletics, everyone had to wear face masks. Skiing was kind of like out in the open and safe, so it became very popular. Cut to this year, ski companies manufactured more skis than they normally would. And this year, I think for the first year, we saw probably a dwindling in interest, people not buying as many skis. That's just my theory. I have no data to support this other than seeing deals still up, but that's my theory. I think a lot of people aren't buying skis because they all kind of raced to buy them in the last 2 to 3 years. Just my theory, I could be wrong, but I think a lot of people bought ski gear in 2020 and aren't quite at the point that they need to get rid of it. I've also noticed this with the ski swap. There's hardly anything at the ski swap, so people weren't getting rid of stuff, but I do see a lot of listings that are lingering on Facebook Marketplace. So when people are selling their used stuff, it's not selling very quickly. Again, that's all anecdotal, just my theory. There are so many deals for 2023 gear still sitting up on these sites. I think they haven't been able to move it yet, and I think that they are desperately trying to clear inventory out. I have noticed with some of the higher end gear that hasn't really dwindled, like the more expensive skis seem to have moved quickly, but some of the more budget friendly skis seem to be what's kind of staying on shelves. Just my observation as a consumer, I have no insight specifically to this, and I haven't heard anything from anyone to indicate this, but I am noticing a lot of inventory. As far as for me, I don't care what you buy. I really don't. I have an affiliate link, you can use that. It gives me like a very small percentage. I think if you bought a full pair of skis, it might be enough for me to demo 1 pair of skis. Yeah, maybe not even. I think you might need to buy 2 pairs. It's a very small amount, but I am gonna put it in there just because it does support the channel. It does kind of send a message. Long term for metrics, I think it helps build relationships. But just so you know, I am gonna have affiliate links. I'll link every product below kind of for your convenience. And if you are set on buying something, feel free to use those codes because it does help out the channel. But don't feel any pressure. That's not what this is for. This is just to help you if you're looking for some last minute Christmas deals. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. The first deal I found that kind of stuck out to me was the Volcom Dua Gore-Tex jacket. It's a little bit different than the one I bought, but Volcom makes a very nice jacket. Lots of pockets, really nice hood. And the Dua Gore-Tex jacket for an extra small or small is $170. It's typically $285. I think it's a good deal and it's a jacket I bought myself, so I just wanted to recommend it. If you are looking for a ski jacket, you're looking for Gore-Tex, Volcom makes an effort to make their stuff ethically as well as having what I think is a good design. I think this is a really nice jacket. So they only have bright red, but a very nice jacket, and Gore-Tex really makes a big difference when you're actually out in wet conditions. If you're somewhere that doesn't really get wet, you know, maybe you don't care about that, but as someone who grew up on the East Coast and who sees some Pacific Northwest days, when I go out to Oregon, places like that, it does make a big difference. Gore-Tex, in case you're curious, Gore-Tex is basically, it's rubber with small holes, and the holes are large enough that water vapor can come out, but they're small enough that water droplets can't come in, if you're curious about that. Next, let's talk ski boots. Ski boots, they still have all of these Atomic Hawks. They've got the Hawks Ultra, the Hawks Prime. The Hawks Ultra is, let's see, like anywhere from $458.99, and then you've got the Atomic Hawks Prime for $509.97. I just bought those boots so I could do my review of the Black Crows, which I'll link below, because I needed those pinholes for the marker kingpin bindings. Long story short, I do really like them. I think they're nice boots. So if you're looking for an AT boot, those are really nice. Also plenty of Atomic non-AT boots for sale. But yeah, that's my suggestion. The Atomic Hawks Ultra or the Atomic Hawks Prime that I bought, very nice boots, and you can get them for $509. Typically, they're a lot more new. Next, I'm gonna go into base layers. Icebreaker on Evo has the 200 Oasis long sleeve crew top and 200 Oasis legless bottoms. You can get them as a set for $158, which is very good. I've seen just the top layer sold for that much or more. Icebreaker makes really nice wool stuff. I mean, wool is nice because on your skin it'll keep you warm, it'll keep you dry, it gets rid of moisture. This is a really nice set. I've had Icebreaker stuff myself. I have friends that have had Icebreaker stuff for the last decade that has held up really well. They're based out of New Zealand. They do a nice job. This is a nice set if you're looking for someone kind of for a last minute Christmas gift. This is a pretty good value. If you have any deals that you find, please feel free to leave it down in the comments. It helps everyone in the community out. So, if you find yourself a good deal or just bought something yourself, feel free to share it with everyone. Okay, next back at jackets, we have the Burton Frostner jacket in a men's. You can get this, they have every single size available. The one that I really like is kind of that black and orange, and that goes for, in an XL, you're looking at about $159.99, which I think is a great deal. Lots of different colors to choose from. Burton historically has made really nice jackets. I've heard some of their quality has gone down over the years, so maybe take that with a grain of salt, but I've always been really happy with my Burton gear. I had Burton snowboard pants for probably 5, 6, 7 years that I really liked. They make nice stuff, at least in my experience, and there's some really good prices here. Take that with a grain of salt, but if you like Burton and you know that product has been high quality for you before, this might be a good fit for you. Okay, now let's jump into what you guys are really looking for, the skis. Evo has lined Sir Francis Bacon in a 184 for $426.99. I've not skied either of these skis, but I get them requested a lot. I think they're really popular, so if you know you like the ski, this is a good deal for you. But full disclosure, I have not skied on the ski yet. I'm just looking at deals right now. Next, you have the Black Crow Atris ski with a Tyrolia Attack 14 GW binding for $777.59. From Evo, you can get that in a 184 or 190. My only thing I would say about this deal is that Evo does not put the bindings in for you, which kind of can make it not as great of a deal if you can find it somewhere else. But I did not find this setup anywhere else. So take that with a grain of salt. If you can buy it from somewhere like Ski Essentials where they do put the binding on, that's like $60 of value and just your time. You're saving a bunch of time. But if you are really interested in that ski, that's a pretty good deal, $777. I haven't skied on the Black Crow Atris, so I can't recommend it. But if you already know you like that ski, hey, maybe that's good value for you. All right, next we have a Fisher Ranger 102 with a Salomon S-Lab Shift MNC 13 Alpine Touring binding. This is a nice deal and a good value. I know that these are really popular and this is kind of a nice combo. It is expensive for $1,259, but the Fisher Ranger is a nice ski and this binding doubles as a touring binding. Getting this, you're getting 2/3 of the way to a touring setup and a nice resort ski for $1,259. It's a lot of money up front, but man, if you're already looking for the ski, I think that's a pretty good value if it kind of covers all those specific things you want to do. All right, next we still have some Salomon QSTs. This is the Stella 106 from 2023. This is the women's color, but it doesn't really matter. It's the same ski. You can get the Stella 106 in a 157 or 165. So again, these are kind of shorter lengths, but you can get that for $449.97. That is a good deal. If this size fits you and you're looking for it, this is the ski I bought that I'm gonna be using as a powder ski this year. I think that's a great value. If you're interested in that, there are still QSTs kicking around if this kind of suits what you're looking for. Wow, that's a good deal. Okay, next, I have not reviewed these skis yet, but I can tell you they are on my short list to review. We have the Headcore 93 in a 163 or 184 for $379.97. Now, if you know you already like this ski, that is a heck of a bargain. Definitely worth looking into if you like this kind of thing. Again, I'm hoping to test these soon. I even looked at buying these. The problem is once you mount a pair of skis and then you try to sell them, other people don't want those bindings. It gets really hairy. So I'm just going to see how long I can go with either using demo skis or having them sent to me. I think ideally for the companies it works best if they send them to me because then they're not relying on the demo shop. But as of right now, buying skis doesn't make a ton of sense. Maybe I will for specific skis. But I did look at this, that's why this is on my list. The Headcore 93, under $380 is a screaming deal. Okay, now we can go into skis that I have skied that I recommend. Next, we have the Atomic Maverick 100 Ti for 2023 in a 188 length. These are $449.97, $450. This was my ski of the year. I think if you're looking for something where you can get it into the powder more, this is a phenomenal ski. I would not hesitate to recommend the Atomic Maverick 100 Ti in a 188 for $449.97. If you think you're interested in this, watch some of my reviews. I really think this is a nice ski and a great value. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to talk about goggles. There are some nice Oakley Flight Deck in a size large. They're anywhere from $93 to $114. Now, I haven't owned Oakley goggles. This is the goggle that Michaela Schifrin uses, not that that matters much. I have had the sunglasses with Prism and I've really liked them. And Zach has a pair of Oakleys and he really likes them. So if this is something you might be interested in, I think that this is kind of a screaming deal. You can get a pair of these orange ones for $108. You know, you kind of see these online companies like Glade where they're like, goggles shouldn't have to be $200-300. It's like, okay, well, Oakley's, which is a nice brand, aren't even like $110. So at least this deal I think is pretty good if you're looking for someone who needs goggles and you know you like Oakley. I haven't personally owned their goggles, so I don't want to over recommend them, but I think that this is a nice value. Additionally, they also have the Smith Squad XL goggles. I think Smith is a really good brand for value when it comes to goggles. They have their Squad XL for $70. It's a nice orange color. The only thing I'll say is I've never really liked Smith goggles. My brother had them. I've always seen them kind of, I guess like in his experience, he breaks stuff easily, so I get concerned that they might be a little fragile. I've never like looked through the lenses and really been blown away by them personally. I've never really liked their sunglasses very much for how they fit my face. I hear people who love them. My brother uses them and really likes them, so take that for what it's worth. But if you are looking for Smith goggles and you know you like them, there's a pretty good deal here on Evo right now for $69.99. Okay, and now getting off of evo.com, if you like this fleece that you see all the time in my videos, this is a Patagonia Men's Classic Retro X jacket. I got this used. It looks brand new. I got it through the Patagonia site. I am not an affiliate for this. In fact, Patagonia is the only person on the affiliate portal that actively declined my request to be an affiliate. They were like, no, we do not want you involved in this. So I don't know why. All I've done is say great things about Patagonia, and I still think this is a great jacket. So I'm not making any money off this. I just want to help you. If you go to Wornwear on Patagonia, they have some great quality in their worn wear where they fix it up and send it out. They'll even tell you what condition it's in. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm not making any money off of it. In fact, I've been told no, but Patagonia makes nice stuff. There's no denying that. And I love these fleeces. I use them to drive up to the mountain all the time. So, you know, this isn't about me, you know, helping my own self or helping the company entirely. This is just me helping you. I like this jacket. I would honestly recommend it, even though Patagonia doesn't seem to like me. Okay, lastly, this is the ski that I bought for my daughter. This is a nice ski. I bought her the 2023 Armada Declivity in junior ski. It's black and yellow, and I would recommend buying this from Ski Essentials actually. Ski Essentials has it for $262.94, which is way less expensive. But you can also get it with the bindings for $389.95, which is cheaper total than what I spent on them. So I wish I had waited this out a little bit and gone through Ski Essentials. I think I would have gotten a much better deal. But yeah, you can get them with the Salomon Z10 bindings, which is what I put on my daughter's skis, and you can get out the door for $389.95. And they will actually mount the skis to the bindings, which right now, if you have any idea about how the shops are working, it is really hard to get skis and bindings mounted. So if you're looking for a last minute gift for your child and you have a child where this fits, I would 100% recommend Ski Essentials. I think they have a great deal here. So anyway, just wanted to make some content for you to enjoy Christmas too, and say happy holidays, and hopefully these items help you. If you have any items that you find that's gonna help other people looking right now, please feel free to share. We're about a week out from Christmas. Yeah, I just wanted to help you guys. So hopefully if you enjoy this content, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're really set on buying something, you can click any of the links, and even if you buy something else, the link will still track, so it helps my channel out long term. But more than anything, just thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.